This is Bobby Moses Nichols. You're listening to the rebirth of Cool on the local music show Z1077 FM with Ted Quinn and Manny Flores.
Hi, this is Patti Hood with Ted Quinn and Manny Flores on the local music radio show on Z107.7.
Hey everybody, we just heard a set which included all instrumental music, and that was going out to all those music coordinators out there in Hollywood that are putting soundtracks together for their new movies. There's so much great music out here in Joshua Tree and in this area. You would have no problem putting together a great soundtrack from some of the musicians here in town. The first thing that we heard today was John Whytock, and it was great to see John earlier this week. I got to hear him play a little bit, and it was a piece called Slip Your Shoes Off Rag from the CD Slip Your Shoes Off. And then we heard Bobby Moses Nichols, or Jumal Hari, doing a track called Sojourn. And we heard the Misled Children from the record People's Market, simply entitled Track 10. And then also an unidentified track by a slide player named Slide Wylie Hoffman. And Slide Wylie Hoffman is a guy that was here serving in the Marines out on the base here in 29 Palms. And there's a reason why I was playing him in this set, other than the fact that it was a nice piece of instrumental music. And that is, we've got some guests here in the studio today from the base, a band called Jump Doug Jump, formerly known as Blame the Dog. And one of the great pleasures that I've had over the years hearing bands and artists at the open mics has been meeting a lot of the Marines who have musical talent. And Jump Dog Jump is one of those duos, and we'll be playing a few other tracks by people that have been out here serving on the bass. And I think that's a really exciting thing. You know, we talk about the musicians that pass through town and come here to play, but there's some that come here to serve, and they just come out to play because they love playing music. So that's been one of my favorite things that's happened here in the last several years, and we'll be getting to more music in just a moment.
This is Josh Kjerstadt of the Clouds. You are enjoying the music of the spheres as heard in Joshua Tree, California on Ted Quinn's local music radio show with Manny Flores on Z107.7.
It's on the soldier, it's on the man. I better get out there and follow the master plan. Yes, I'm a soldier, I'm a man. Did I follow that master plan? Shoot 'em up, shoot 'em up, shoot 'em up, go. Let's hold out the cavalry. Get some kicks in, I'll fight for free. soldier, I got a plan. I'm gonna go for. I'm a man, I got a plan. Got some pockets full of food. I'm gonna kill, I'm gonna do the do. I'm a man, I got a plan. Let's go to the cavalry. I'm a girl, got some curls. Wanna go kill some boys. Well, I'm a girl, kill some boys and take their toys. Those noisy guns. I'm gonna get me some. Let's go cavalry tonight. Let's get killed, then we'll fight. I'm a man, I'm a boy, got a plan, got me a toy. Gonna tell my sins to the Lord above, 'cause I can't show my face to the woman I love. Not sure what I said last night, but I know she didn't stick around and she didn't say goodbye. And I can knock on her door just to tell her I love her. But love is just a word till proven otherwise. And I almost wish she could overhear me, sitting here pleading for forgiveness from the sky. So I'm staring at the clouds and talking out loud now, hoping that girl will walk on by. Even if she does, I won't turn around, 'cause I still couldn't bear to look her in the eye. And I could knock on her door just to tell her I love her, but love is just a word till proven otherwise. And I almost wish she could overhear me, sitting here pleading for forgiveness from the sky. I can knock on her door just to tell her I love her, but love is just a word till proven otherwise. And I almost wish she could overhear me, sitting here pleading for forgiveness from the sky. I never feel a thing till I'm lovesick and sober, screaming at the thunderhead, swearing I can change. And I hope to God the storm blows over, 'cause she's never gonna hear me over thunder and rain. And I can knock on her door just to tell her I love her, but love is just a word till proven otherwise. And I almost wish she could overhear me, sitting here pleading for forgiveness from the sky. I can knock on her door just to tell her I love her, but love is just a word till proven otherwise. And I almost wish she could overhear me, sitting here pleading for forgiveness from the sky. to the Lord above. 'Cause I can't show my face to the woman I love. Not sure what I said last night, but I know she didn't stick around and she didn't say goodbye. To the sky and decide if you wanna ride. Cherish your goal, know the life in a genocide. Sing in your own by the shed, she's full of it. Sleep in the ruins. Are we basically human?
All right, that was Jump Dog Jump, and the song we heard was Vast Connection. Just before that, we heard Stephen Baldino from Lost and Found and Everywhere in Between, a song called Forgiveness from the Sky, and we opened the set with the Earthlings doing a track called Cavalry. And we're going to be back with Jump Dog Jump live here in the studio as our guests this afternoon, so please stay tuned.
Hey, this is Larry May.
Hey, this is Larry Fike, the Mock Turtle.
You're listening to the Local Music Showcase.
Z1077. Weekends were made for Pappy and Harriet's. Great grub and awesome entertainment in a location that's not only unique, it's historic. Every Sunday, join Pappy and Harriet's for the 7 p.m. church service being served up by the Joshua Tree Army with Victoria Williams, Tim Easton, J.P. Houston, and a cast of characters. And every Tuesday, it's open mic night with our own Ted Quinn. It's the kind of music you hear on a southern front porch when life was much easier. For more schedule and information, see them online at pappyandharriets.com.
Always try to break you down, makes me smile, see you frown. If only my actions could make you cry, no, I would leave you behind. Leave you behind. Try to come on in, the years go by, where have you been? If only I could start again, the life you have, the aim to win, leave you behind, leave you behind. It's hard to scream without you here. Close the door, falls a tear. Fill the void, turn to stone. Swear to you, we'll follow you home. Leave you behind. Leave you behind.
Very nice. You're listening to Jump, Doug, Jump, live here in the studio at Z1077. How are you guys doing?
Good. Pretty good.
That sounds really good. Will you play some more for us?
Yes, absolutely.
Cool. That song I've heard, Leave Behind. Really nice song. Man.
Thank you. In the chorus. All right.
Climb onto me, don't hold back with me, try and set me free, I'm still here, you're still here, lack of self-control, here to make you go, not your heart I hold, I'm still here, you're still here, I wanna stay, maybe I'll walk away, maybe I gotta stay, just let me be, maybe I wanna leave, maybe don't let me leave, in
Yeah. Jump Dog. Jump Doug Jump. They used to be called Blame the Dog, and I can't quite get that out of my head. But
It's a little bit of a transition there.
yeah, Jump Doug Jump. Where does that name come from?
I was towing
Yeah.
him in a car, and we thought if he had to bail, we would just yell "Jump, Doug, Jump."
Okay. And a band name was born.
Yeah.
Yep.
Cool. So you guys have been out here for like 3 years on the bass, and Doug is the guitar player here, and Doug Hood, you're from Cincinnati, Ohio.
Yep.
Okay. But you were telling me about your family having a farm in Appalachia and bluegrass festivals and all that.
Yeah, it's once a year. It's like a big jam fest.
So you've had music in your family for a long time.
Yep.
Cool. And you joined the Marines,
Yes.
and they sent you to 29 Palms.
Yeah. It's awesome.
And then you like it.
Yeah.
That's cool. I know. You said you're even thinking about staying out this way.
Yeah, definitely.
Nice. Well, you'll be a great addition to the musical community. You already are, so
right,
thanks for being here and for bringing your music. And Kythe Yund is the singer here from Castle Rock, Washington. And tell us a little bit about yourself.
Grew up in Washington. It rains a lot more than it does in California, but I like the weather here better.
Yeah, are you thinking about staying too?
You stay in California, definitely, yeah.
Cool. Okay, so the desert, or at least California, has just won over a couple of guys who play great music. So would you play another song for us?
Yeah, we're going to do another original. This one's called Sack Lunch.
All right.
It's hard to lose you in a photograph. Couldn't know that it would never last. All I am and all I'll ever be. Always asking what's in it for me. I alone am my own wrecking ball, standing tall. Should've seen what was wrong with this. Got caught up in temporary bliss. Heart is right, but my head is wrong. Broke the rules and now the rules gone. Could have been more vulnerable. Couldn't know that I would drop the ball. I alone am my own wrecking ball, standing tall. I alone am my own wrecking ball, against the wall. Nothing gonna get what you lost. All you wanted without knowing cause. You're still got it, everything's the same. No one's fault, I guess the dog will blame. Through with playing your stupid games. Soon I hope I will forget your name. I alone am my own wrecking ball, standing tall. I alone am my own wrecking ball, against the wall.
I'm enjoying this afternoon's show. How about you, Manny?
I am a lot.
Yeah.
I am too.
A lot of what we're hearing is music that's been made by guys serving in the Marine Corps, and that we should never forget. When they're passing through town, they're on a mission, and it's really cool that they get out of the base and over to the venues in town to play music, and these guys really struck a chord. I really love their stuff, and I couldn't wait to get them on the air, because got to get them while they're here, because they get sent off a lot, you know. Doug here has been to, well, I'm counting 9 countries. Ireland, Kuwait, Spain, Iraq, Japan, China, Korea, Australia, Germany, and that's a lot of places.
It is.
Yeah. Do you have a favorite place?
I would say Spain.
Spain?
By far.
Cool. Well, you'll be big in Barcelona, big in Spain. and people can listen to you on the podcast there, so that'll be really fun. And Kythe, they've only sent you to Germany and Iraq. What's up with
Germany
that?
was just kind of on the way home. I just kind of got to see it for a little bit, but yeah, just Iraq and a little bit of Kuwait. So
Yeah.
I haven't had the.
Now, I am curious about why Doug was in Ireland. What was that all about?
Just trips
Just
home.
passing
We
through.
passed through,
Okay,
like,
I get you.
airports or whatever.
Okay, cool. Will you play another song for us? And
Yes, we will.
Sounds good. Jump, Doug, jump.
Asking for more, but where do you run when you had enough? You paint the town tonight, shooting off guns like a getting paid. The city just won't die till you sing and you say, well, you know who I am. I'm sure you've seen my type. We're all your biggest fan. We all believe the hype. Where will we run when we had enough?
we're here with Jump, Doug, Jump. And we just heard a track by another good friend of ours named John Patrick Henry. His band actually is the Lucky Strikes. The singer is a guy named Peter Granith. And on that recording of a song called Sing and Say, we had Stormin Norman, the local guitar great, and J.P. Houston, Jean-Paul of Montreal, who's been on this show frequently. And so that was J.P. Henry and the song Sing and Say. And what was the song that you guys did just before that?
Well, Long Live Love.
Long Live Love.
Yeah.
And that was Jump, Doug, Jump. And they've got another song. They've dropped their tuning down. And they've got another one ready for us. So how about if we just go for it?
All right, sounds good.
See, you found my cancer. Without a question, you answered. My burden was you, your burden was me. Let the fluid fill your lungs, and I'll play on my shadow drum. She wonders why I'm bleeding and why I am on my knees. I'll let her live in fire. I'll show you who's a liar. You let the wolves in now, you'll show them out now. Let the fluid fill your lungs, and I'll play on my shadow drums. She wonders why she bleeds, and why I am on my knees, yeah. Let the fluid fill your lungs, and I'll play on the shadow drum. She wonders why she bleeds, why I am on my knees.
You're listening to the Local Music Showcase on Z1077.
Where will you land so empty-handed? And where will you run when the sun leaves you stranded? So why fight this war if there's no winning? We had our end before we ever had our beginning. So all is well, my life is swell, I can't complain. Bitter cold, my words are old, but all the same. After the theft, all you left was your pictures, and inside my mind all that time was a mixture of memories blurred by the light and the miles. So burn me if you must, but trust the rust behind the smiles. Oh, all is well, my life is swell, I can't complain. Bitter cold, my words are old, but all the same. Somewhere in Nebraska, there's a place called Boot Hill, where I pay my respects to some old familiar friends. See, the hill got its name from the cowboys in its graves, who were buried with their boots on when they met an early end. Now folks all know names like Dalton and James, with tombstones and legends to tell all that they've done. But for my friends on Boot Hill, if they're markers, they're still. There's a date they were shot and a name upon some. And they rode for a living and they rode for their lives, from lawmen and ranch hands and the girls they left behind. Folks say they were nothing but misfits and barflies, but no one knew them well enough to give a damn when they died. Now we all hold on to something, just for fear of being left behind. Be it money or power, the ones we love to keep our memories alive. But on these empty plains, the tale remains in faded footprints and forgotten names of filthy, homeless, lonely riders who held their own against the fates. Somewhere in Nebraska, there's a place called Boot Hill, where I pay my respects to some old familiar friends. By the time that I met them, they'd long since been killed. But I've walked in their footsteps again and again.
All right, we just heard from a band by the name of the Lucky Strikes, and it's Peter Granith and J.P. Henry, and they sent us that song. J.P. Henry was stationed out here on the Marine base for a while and got to be a good friend of mine, and I was so glad that he sent me some stuff in time for today's show. We're here live with Jump Doug Jump, a couple of guys from the Marine base. One is from Ohio, one's from Washington, and they've got another tune they're going to play for us, but we're going to just take a quick break.
We live in an electronic age, an age of instant information and instant gratification. Is your healthcare keeping up? This is Dr. Edith Jones-Poland. We strive to be on the cutting edge when it comes to our practice. For instance, we no longer use paper or written records. Instead, you'll see us carrying small laptops and entering everything electronically. Less chance for error or someone transposing an order because they can't read someone's handwriting. You can manage your health online, access our website, and you can schedule your appointment, fill out all your forms, and even fill out your own agenda setting tool so that you don't forget a thing when you come to see us. And because we know your time is precious too, same day and next day appointments are always available. You can even fill simple prescriptions right in our office with our on-staff pharmacy technician. We're just a phone call or a click away at the office of Dr. Edith Jones-Poland. We care for your total health, mind, body, and spirit. Visit us online, jonespolandmd.com.
Wham, bam! This is Cece and Sam, and we're tuned in to Z1077's Local Jam with main men Ted Quinn and Manny Flores.
Community Radio, Z1077.
Hey, did I forget to mention that we played Stephen Baldino from his CD, Lost and Found and Everywhere in Between, doing a tune called Boot Hill. And that made you chuckle for some reason. You thought there might be some Marine Corps referenced in that song.
Yeah, if there's Marines listening, I think they'll know what Boot Hill might be.
Okay. Well, we'd love to hear another song from you guys. Thank you again for coming out and playing for us today.
Thank you.
Yeah, cool. What you got for us?
This next one's a Rise Against song we like to do. It's called Swing Life Away.
All right, let's hear it.
Am I loud and clear, or am I breaking up? Am I still your charm, or am I just bad luck? Are we getting closer? Are we just getting more? Well, I'll show you mine if you show me yours first. Let's compare scars, I'll tell you whose is worse. Let's unwrite these pages, replace them with our own. Live on front porches and swing life away. You get by just fine here on minimum wage. If love is a labor, I'll stay till the end. I won't cross these streets until you hold my hand. I've been here so long, think that it's time to move. The winter's so cold, summer's over too soon. So let's pack our bags and settle down where palm trees grow. Well, I've got some friends, some that I hardly know, and we've had some times I wouldn't trade for the world. We chase these days down with talks of places that we will. Live on front porches and swing life away. You get by just fine here on minimum wage. If love is a labor, I'll stay till the end. I won't cross these streets until you hold my hand. Swing life away. Swing life away. Swing life away.
Very nice. This is Jump Doug Jump, and that means it's Doug Hood and Kythe Yund. And you guys, I can't believe you just told me that you've only been doing this for a a couple months, or?
Well, we just started playing live like about a month ago before.
So did I catch your first show?
Yes, you did.
Wow,
yeah,
that's exciting.
You hosted our first show.
Man, that's great. It's really cool. So you had just gotten together a little bit before Doug was away.
Yeah.
Yep. Where were you?
In Japan.
You were in Japan for how long?
6 months.
So you guys got together and wrote some songs prior to that, but you were both here for a couple of years, more than a couple of years, before you even met?
No, we'd known each other, hung out a little bit, like just played, didn't never write anything, didn't ever take it seriously, and then one day we're like, this sounds kind of good. Maybe we should do something with it.
That's a good feeling.
Yeah.
Neat. So Doug went off to Japan, and when he got back, you guys decided to take it out on the road a little bit.
Yeah.
Nice. So you play at all the different open mics around town. I know at least 2 of them that you play at, and one down in Palm Springs, and maybe you'll find the one in Morongo too.
Yeah.
Very, very cool. Thanks so much for being here with us today, man.
I appreciate it.
Great.
I'm the way
All right. That was a band called Rise Down, and that is comprised of Arlene Campbell and Mike Adams. And that recording was made, the song was called In the Wake, and that was recorded about 5 or 6 years ago. And I remember when those guys were over there playing at the Beatnik, and they were about 15, 16 years old, and they were really a great little band. And since then, Mike joined the Army. And just last fall, we played one of their songs on the show here, and I bumped into them right afterwards over here at the Sam's Market. And Arlene and Mike were really happy because they'd heard themselves on the radio, and it was just a weekend. Just happened to be that Mike was in town visiting for Thanksgiving, and he heard his band on the radio. So I thought that was kind of in keeping with the theme of the show today, with all the guys from the Marine base, even though Mike's a soldier in the Army. I was going to play something here that our good friend Andy Woods recorded earlier in the week, and some of the news may sound a little outdated, but all the shows are current, and it's from the Arts Council, and here we go. Andy, tell us about it.
Z1077 and the Morongo Basin Cultural Arts Council have joined forces to support the arts in the area. Each week, we'll have a look at the arts events going on.
This is Andy Woods for the Highway 62 Weekly Art News, sponsored by the Morongo Basin Cultural Arts Council and Z1077. The Red Arrow Gallery announced this week a new show, Circle of Quiet, featuring new works by Karina Swinson. Opening reception is Saturday, March 5th, starting at 6 p.m. Karina said about this new body of work, "It all started about 2 years ago at a gallery opening in Colorado. I had just begun putting these fading circles in my paintings. Another artist, a man, was looking at my new work and said to me, 'You can't keep painting these perfect-looking circles over and over.' I blame him." Red Arrow's current show, Jeff Tuttle's Horses and Lightning and Fringing Fields, runs through February 27th. The 9th Annual Joshua Tree Music Festival will be held on May 13th through the 15th this year. This is the last week to get your early bird tickets, folks. If funds are tight, volunteer in exchange for a ticket. Volunteer information will be posted online March 1st. You can also find the festival on Facebook, where they post artist videos, ticket news, and event information daily. For more information about volunteering or to purchase your tickets, visit joshuatreemusicfestival.com. Theater 29 announces Pinocchio. Adapted by Michelle Vaca from the original novel, Pinocchio is the timeless tale of the wooden marionette. Pinocchio opens March 11th with a gala event sponsored by the Boys and Girls Club of the High Desert. The show runs through April 19th with performances Friday and Saturday nights at 7. A Thursday performance is set for March 24th, and a Saturday matinee is on April 2nd. Purchase seats or make reservations through the box office at 760-361-4151 or go to theater29.com. Finally, a call to artists this week. Joshua Tree National Park rocks. The Arts Council's new show in March, hosted by the High Desert Nature Museum, is a celebration of the Joshua Tree National Park's 75th birthday. This High Desert Nature Museum exhibition exalts the geographically intriguing, stone-cold cool piles of rock formations that characterize Joshua Tree National Park. 2D and 3D art will be accepted. Entry fee is $10 for Arts Council members and $20 for non-members. Limit 1 entry per person. Drop-off Monday, February 28th through Saturday, March 5th at Donation Creation Art Store in Joshua Tree. Open 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Monday through Saturday. Call for more information at 760-366-2226. Please note, do not take work directly to the museum. Joshua Tree National Park Rocks runs Saturday, March 12th through Saturday, April 23rd. An artist reception on Friday, March 11th, 5 to 7 p.m. at the High Desert Nature Museum in Yucca Valley. And that's the art news this week in 3 minutes. For all the details, current shows, and happenings, I recommend you go to kcdzfm.com and click on Local Art Scene, or go directly to highway62weekly.com for all the news and information you need. For more information on the Morongo Basin Cultural Arts Council and how you can support the arts, go to MBCAC.org. This is Andy Woods for the Highway 62 Weekly Art News.
That's this week's arts calendar from Z1077 and the Morongo Basin Cultural Arts Council.
Hey, this is Andy Woods from Woods in the Desert and Morongo Basin Cultural Arts Council. You're tuned in to the local music showcase with Ted Quinn and Manny Flores. Hey, remember, art makes you smart.
Please tell your friends about this show.
Are you kidding? I'm telling everybody.
Wow.
Giggity-goo-ga!
Weekends were made for Pappy and Harriet's. Great grub and awesome entertainment in a location that's not only unique, it's historic. Every Sunday, join Pappy and Harriet's for the 7 p.m. church service being served up by the Joshua Tree Army with Victoria Williams, Tim Easton, J.P. Houston, and a cast of characters. And every Tuesday, it's open mic night with our own Ted Quinn. It's the kind of music you hear on a southern front porch when life was much easier. For more schedule and information, see them online at pappyandharriets.com.
Hola, soy Gabriel.
Hola, soy Lupe.
Estás escuchando La Estación del Desierto. You're listening to the local music show on Z1077. Well, thank you so much for tuning in for another edition of your local music showcase here with your host, Ted Quinn.
It was a lot of fun today. It was really great to have Jump, Doug, Jump.
Don't say dog
it's
again.
It's kind of a tongue twister. And Sage was telling me, what is a tongue twister? Is it a tongue that twists your tongue or something like that? He made up a joke.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty good. Jump, Doug, Jump. And yeah, very nice guys from Ohio and Washington stationed out at the base and in town long enough to play some great music. And we got to play a bunch of other guys that have been passing through the base over the years. We're all remembering fondly a night 5 years ago today when Robert Plant from Led Zeppelin himself, Robert Plant, came up and jammed up at Pappy's. It was so much fun. If you were there, you'll never forget it. My little boy was there, and somebody snapped a picture of my 6-month-old boy with Robert Plant, and that's a keeper.
How cool is that?
Pretty fun. Love this place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really neat.
I love it more every day.
Make sure you tune in next week for another edition of your local music showcase here on Z1077, your community radio.
See you soon.